I just try to be somebody that try to put people on to like certain things, and even if I'm wrong, I try to learn. Like if I'll be like, shit, my bad. Like my
No, I think you're right.
You know, and it's like the goal is like each one teach one, but at times you just gotta know when that person don't want to be reached. And that's kind of how I feel. It's like sometimes people don't want to be reached in certain ways. They want to be reached how they want to be reached. And it's like, man, it's dope to just see you finding your way through that with work, you know, with working with these new group of men, and just, it's like watching everybody, like, but more so you just really, like, bro, lock in with yourself, bro, just,
bro, it is
like,
the
it's
most.
just, it's a lot of small things, bro, like, even just walking, I'm gonna be honest, walking in here, bro, like, just, the vibe feels just a lot lighter. It's been a while since I've been in here, but the vibe just feels like, just, I don't know how to really describe it. It just feels more calm.
I got drunk yesterday and I let a lot of shit out. Maybe that's why.
That works.
I don't know.
That works.
I fucked my leg up yesterday too.
Yeah, I peeped that. What happened?
I landed on my fucking knee on some metal.
What did you do?
Motherfucking, I was unlocking a track by myself. Going from car to car. Bitches is double stacked. You go up to each corner, unlock the shit. Sometimes when you're crossing from there's like ladders on the side. So sometimes you got to climb up, you know, go to the next one, whatever you got to do. Sometimes there's a catwalk that connects the two trains, so you don't got to get off the ladder to go to the next one. Sometimes there's a catwalk. Sometimes there's like one beam that's probably like as thick as like one shoe to cross over. I never cross over that shit. I'm like, nah. And then sometimes there's like a knuckle that's like decent size for you to just, and then go to the next one. There was one with a knuckle, and I go left foot first, right foot up, left foot going up, got caught on the catwalk, and then hit my knee on that shit. Yeah.
How do you feel?
After, that shit was hurting like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kept working through it, going up the ladders, pain, end of the night, pain. I didn't go to the gym. Iced it when I came home, got drunk. I didn't feel shit. It was good. Today, it's still sore, but I should be good to go by Wednesday, you know, but I don't even got my insurance with their ass yet. I'm still on the probation period. I do have my other insurance from the state and shit right now, so I'm straight if anything were to happen, but it really wasn't that serious. It didn't even swell up, really. It's more just like a little bump, but it's like, it's fine, bro. I ain't tripping.
I don't know.
Yesterday was one of those days, bro. For everybody. That's what I'm noticing being there. Like, it's a very bipolar, just every time you walk in, no matter what. 1 hour, it'll be, oh yeah, we joking, we talking shit, we laughing, shit's tall, everything's good. And then I get drop off to crack some freight or do some shit, get picked up back in the truck, everybody's in the truck, dead fucking silent. Shit's just, motherfuckers is mad. I don't know why the fuck they mad. And I get in, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna be quiet. At the end of the night, we had to stay later because seniority, other people get to go home, so we had to stay later. We had one dude who's on the crane. He hasn't done the crane in a minute, I guess, from what I heard. Fucking my supervisor's like, man, we're gonna put you on here with Juan. He's like, Juan fucking sucks. And I'm just like, okay. You know, we go up and it's only like 10 boxes, like 10 stacks or whatever. So it's short. We'll be done, in my mind, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. He does the first 2 stacks. All right, cool. Third stack, he's putting in the bottom box. He's trying to get that shit in. It's a little bit to the right. He tries to land it. The whole train's leaning to the right because he's trying to put it in. All right, bring it up to the left. Oh, whole train's leaning to the left. Okay. He finally gets it in. Okay, cool. He gets the first one in, puts some pins in. All right, bet. I'm waiting for him to load the top. He's loading the top. He's coming in because it's like there's two types of cranes. One of them is like a bigger one, one's like a shorter one. The shorter one's more rugged, so it could take more abuse and shit whenever you're like, but it swings more because there's like chains instead of like these like metal ropes. So then he's coming over with the box. He hits one of the pins, the pin comes off. It's like in the fucking middle. I don't have a radio. I'm going over to the side. Yo, you gotta go up. You gotta go this way. The pin's out. He's not listening. He's like, you gotta go up, go over this way. He finally goes over. He sees the pin's out. Okay, but I put the pin back in. He comes back. He knocks the fucking pin out again. Except this time, instead of knocking it to the left, inside with the other shit, like on top, because he tried to land it on that shit, it goes to the right and it falls completely off the tray. And I'm like, all right, I go down and get the pin. He lands it thinking that they're all fours there. They're not. I tell him the shit came out. What? He can't hear me. He doesn't know what I'm trying to say. All right. My manager, my supervisor's over there in the truck watching. He drives over. I'm like, oh, he's driving over. He's fucking pissed. He comes over. He climbs up the ladder. And I'm just like, I told him that the pin came out. He knocked it out twice and this and this. Give me the pin. Hurry up. Give him the pin. He tells him on the radio. Boom, boom, boom. He picks it up. He's trying to fit the pin in. Shit's not fitting because there's not enough space because the shit's the smaller crane, so it doesn't go as high as the other one.
So the dude had a legit reason for why it wasn't fitting.
Kind of, but it can go high enough. Like, it can go high enough if you just put it all the way up, but he wasn't, so that's why he was hitting the shit. Oh. So then he tells one of the other guys, he's like, give me another pin from the truck, because there's different kinds of pins. Some of them are smaller and shit. He goes to get the other pin from the truck, other dude, but then he ends up getting the pin in. So everything was cool. He comes back. He walks by me. He doesn't say shit. He goes down. He goes back in the truck. Dude comes. He hands me the pin. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I put it to the side, whatever. We keep going. Then we get close to the end. There's some more shit later. We get close to the end. There's a trailer that needs to get loaded. That's a whole different process. Then bro comes up to me and he's like, yo, a couple boxes back, when he loaded that shit, he loaded it on the second one, not the first one. So it's like kind of not how it's supposed to be. And I'm like, all right, well, you got to tell Jose. I'm like, Jose's the supervisor. You got to tell him because I don't got a radio. You don't got a radio. Wave him down. Go tell him I'm going to go over here, help load this trailer so we could be done. We go over there. I'm helping him load the trailer. Shit. He couldn't see me, so he had to come down. We had to look through the bottom of the trailer to try to like, so I could direct him like where cause there's a pin and it lands on this little platform and then he's got to slide it. You know, slide it, it'll lock in. Boom. Everything was cool. We got that shit perfect. Then they're coming back. They're trying to figure out whatever he was talking about. I'm confused as fuck. It looked fine to me. But then just to explain, bro, he's having me move the truck. Jose's having me move the truck to get it out the way. The crane's coming. They're trying to figure that out. I'm confused. I'm moving. I'm waiting for them. It's just, man. And that was like the last hour or some shit. I could already feel myself getting anxious talking about it. But like I said, like there's just moments like that. And then I'm seeing a box, the last box that we loaded before that trailer. It's like 14666 something else. What are those three middle numbers? And I'm just like, wow, I'm not trying to deal with this shit right now, bro. I'm trying to fucking go home, bro.
So y'all stacked it wrong?
No. I'm saying the number on the box was 1466663. What are those three numbers in the middle?
Oh yeah, we're not about to.
Yeah,
we're not
right.
going to acknowledge that.
Right, and that's what I see, and I'm paying attention to everything that's going on.
You choose to just opt out of it, like, nah.
I'm trying to go home. I don't want to be around this shit. But it's like I said, that's why it's like such a just back and forth energy wise. So but when I go in, I'm just trying to keep it tall with y'all, bro. I'm just trying to keep it tall. I'm just trying to do my job. I'm trying to go home.
Facts.
That's it, you know. But the energy, whatever it was yesterday, so came home frustrated a little bit, but not even more so about that. Just shit going on here.
Just
right, just everything for the past couple weeks, you know, had a little bit. Finally, when I left, I couldn't even feel nothing. I couldn't feel nothing except for just the frustration and like a little bit of sadness and shit. And I'm just like, why can I not feel anything? And then get home, you know, finally able to feel something, but it wasn't any one thing. It was particular. It was everything. So then I just started writing. I was supposed to write anyway, a letter to my ex, because like didn't really get a whole lot of closure with the situation, but you know, write a letter to her and then write a letter to the inner child, and shit, all that shit came out. I've been putting both of those shits off for the past 2 weeks, and I think it might have just been a culmination of that plus work and just everything else, you know. But hey, I got it out, and then woke up today, you know, shit. I told you to call, you called, bro. I fucking slept through fucking call, motherfucking slept through, woke up at like 4 o'clock. I'm like, damn. I woke up and it was dark outside. I was like, yo, is this Monday? What day is this? Like, you know, when it be that kind of sleep, and I'm just like, yo, like, what the fuck? Bro, that's what Shorty told me too that I'm talking to. She's like, you needed that. Like, your body needed that. And I was like, yeah, shit. Woke up, drank some water, you know, got the day started, you know, it was just cooling.
Nah, bro, you doing better, bro. You looking better.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It smells better in here. As a man, you gotta, tell your guys that. But nah, bro, like, it's just, like, bro, best advice I can give you, just learn how to breathe.
Yeah.
No matter what's going on in life, you're gonna make better decisions by just controlling your breath, bro. Because a lot of times our anxiety is our anxiety working on us, and it works up. And sometimes we just got to take ourselves to a calm place mentally and then connect that to our body spiritually and physically, and just, you know, like, nigga piss you off, you like ice cream.
No, you know, it's funny. So after everything was cool, and Crane dude gets in the truck. Jose's like, mind you, 10 minutes ago, you was just talking about how he fucking sucks. Then he comes in the truck. He's like, what's up, fellas? He's like, oh, good job, man, out there. And I was like, yeah. I didn't say shit, but in my head, I'm like, yeah, that's what's up, you know, whatever. Jose's telling him, like, man, these old cranes, bro, you know, you're bound to knock out a pin or two. You know, it happens, you know, it's bound to happen, you know. And I'm just peeping it. I'm just like, all right, you were saying this, now you trying to give him some reassurance. It's like, this is just the nature of the beast, basically. You know, that's what it is. But then,
because he respect the fact that, not only you respect the fact, but he still need that nigga. Like,
exactly. You know, so it's just the nature of the beast, bro. And bro, I made like a joke, bro. Like, I said some shit. I'm trying to remember it, but I can't even remember. And like, bro next to me started laughing. Jose looked at me like he wanted to sock me in the face. But then after that, that's when he started telling bro, you know, about what he said. So it's like always just trying to, like, bro, we all tired. We're all a little frustrated about what happened. Hey, you know, cut the tension real quick, you know, and then everything was cool. As we're driving back, everything's cool. Everybody's going home. Everything was decent, you know.
And y'all niggas probably be excited to see each other the next day and shit, low key, but it's like y'all men, so y'all can't really display that. Like, it's dope. But it's just funny because it's like, again, nature of the beast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you've been prepared for it, bro.
All right, we built for this shit for real, bro.
Bro.
I ain't worried about shit.
Go for it, bro.
It'd be funny because it's like motherfuckers starting to get so close, like with people in those positions. And it's like, I would get out the truck one day. I didn't think he was going to pull off right away. So I go to walk to the front. Then he starts pulling off. He's like, get the fuck out the way. I'm like, fuck you. Go do some manager shit. Get the fuck out of here. You know, just like, yeah, like just be talking shit. Like, it should be cool, bro.
It's funny because, like, nigga, you like Eminem for real, nigga. Like,
right.
It's because, like, every time you be describing this shit, in my head, I'd be like, yo, this shit probably look like that shit Eminem was working. Like I envision you like as some dark, gloomy, like
Bro, it's always dark outside,
with
bro.
like a bunch of fucking trailers in the sky. And it's like these big ass cranes and lights, and y'all niggas just riding around with these fluorescent ass jackets on, so y'all niggas can see each other.
Literally,
So
bro.
y'all, you know, like I'm sitting back like, yo, this shit's probably that shit look like I Am Legend. What's that? I Robot.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that scene when he rode the motorcycle, found the stacks of rope. But
Can't
like
make this
that's
shit
how
up, bro.
you ever watch the movie? What's that movie? It's not. It's with Chris Pratt and Denzel Washington. Unstoppable. I think of that movie too when I hear you talk about work and shit. That should be dope, nigga. In my head, it's like I be watching a movie as you talk.
Your
work stories is quite.
Bro,
Ain't no wrong with it.
We have one of the other guys, right? His name's Anthony. It's one of the other Grommy. He's cool as hell. He's super quiet. There's a quick one though. Jose, and you gonna remember this.
I got a funny one too for you after this too.
You gonna remember this from like the other days and shit. He picks up Anthony, and like he wants to hit his vape real quick. Jose's vape. He gives him the vape. Apparently, he said, "Yo, that voltage was like super fucking high." He takes a hit, starts, and then in the background, you just hear me. You remember it? He looks at me like he doesn't say shit with the look in his eyes, like fuck you, I'm dying. I'm like, Jose busts out laughing. He's like, I had never heard no one say that before. So I'm gonna start telling that to everybody. I was like, bro.
You an asshole, gang. You an asshole.
Bro, that's what they do. They talk so much shit. I have to be, bro. I have to be. Because on the radio, you'll hear some of the guys, they'll be talking about some serious shit. Oh, we gotta move this box over to 803, boom, 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 this and that, blah, blah. Then you just hear Jose in the fucking background, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And then you same shit. Like you'll hear the crane guys, like they'll be talking or some shit. Then you'll hear another guy on the crane like, shut the fuck up. No, he won't say that. He'll be like, oh my God. They're so stupid, bro.
Nah, no bullshit. We dad used to play on the walkies. We had to take them shits away for a little bit because, like, even the general manager started playing on them shit. She started putting on the Mickey Mouse voice. Nigga, they was calling me Bird, man, because I was I'm like Bird. I was like Jay out. I don't know how to. I'm trying to find the words, man.
We got stories, man.
Yeah, we just. It's a good day, bro. It's a real good night. It's been a great day. It's gonna be a great night. It's a great night to pod, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm very happy to just sit here and just talk with my brother and really, conclude this first, we could say, capsule of episodes. You know what I mean? This has been a pilot season, so to speak. And here we are, close to a year later. I want to say we're 13, close to 17, no, not 17, excuse me. Probably 12 to 13 episodes in. And how do you feel?
I feel like it's been a great journey up to this point. Mm-hmm. A lot of learning that took place, a lot of growth. It was fun. It was cool to embrace all of the challenges we did and the moments that we did, whether it was with each other, with guests, scheduling, figuring out the direction, who we're trying to reach, what we're trying to do with it. I feel good about it. I feel great, just to be able to say we're here now.
Yeah. I love that, bro. And I have similar feelings, just feeling happy that we we here. I feel motivated to continue working on this thing. I would say this has probably been one of the healthiest workspaces that I've ever had, for real. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of like the communication, just the execution of, scheduling, just across the board, even with the artists and just their patience with us, because it was reschedules that had to take place. It was just, us editing the episodes and just, they were patient with us and just trying this and, really stepping into our world. And um you don't really get that these days with everything, because everybody kind of wants this instantaneous. I don't want to just make up words, but everybody wants this instant gratification or instant success story, instant success story. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, bro, like I once wanted that, and at times you could still see certain traits of what once lived there with that mentality, right? But now, just being more mature, being older in age, like both of our birth, we both aged a year over this process. Like, um, it's been just a lot of learning lessons and just a lot of, I would say, just a lot more structure in terms of just the social aspect and of what's around us. A little bit more unity in terms of just the manhood and the space that we have in that.
For sure.
I think that has been a tremendous it's provided a tremendous amount of help for us to go about getting this done, and even just how to handle ourselves, how to handle life, just in the midst of dealing with it all. I personally, man, bro, when I tell you, I didn't see myself sitting here doing this. Even today. And it's funny because it's like, in the pilot episode, we was talking about, the events that led up to that, to that day of even just us sitting there recording. It's like, bro, when you think about it, here we are, close to a year later. Certain partnerships still in place, some not.
Mm-hmm.
Certain relationships in place, some not. And just seeing the amount of work that has been done across the board from everybody. I have nothing but happiness in my heart, bro. Like, and let me, like, not trying to put my personal life out there, bro, but I do think, like, a part of doing these, like, having these platforms is being able to, for us as hosts, to be vulnerable and vocal about things. Like, bro, you sitting here, you just, I don't want to call it an injury, but you hurt yourself.
Yeah, a little
right?
bit.
From work, and, bro been lifing in a lot of ways. I've been lifing. Like, today I ended a relationship that I really enjoyed being in, but I had to make a real decision to better myself and just being in this space of letting go, and it's just a season of release. It's fall for real, right? So it's like pushing through all of that, bro. Like, just knowing, like, first of all, that's the best way to say a lot of this, is that everything in life has to come to an end. And no matter what it is, man, it's like nothing has to end on bad terms, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the beauty, like, just of what I'm learning just in life as a whole. Everything has a season, and every season must come to an end. And just, I think that's just, it's funny because that's the theme. Like that's really what we're like. Today's episode is the conclusion, the season finale, and it's just even just getting ready to just step into more music and just stepping into more life, man. Just feeling great and just watching a lot of the guys step into more life and just watching guys just, a lot of guys have dropped a lot of the projects that we've heard about. Doughboy has dropped projects we haven't heard about. We've seen Louis morph into this videographer. I don't know. He acts.
Getting into acting.
He does. He does some other things, and he's doing his thing. Mexico is out there doing his thing, and just across the board, man. There's just so much exciting things coming. I know. I don't even know where to start, bro. Like it's just to know what's to come. What's to come next from some of these guys. Being able to sit here a year later and just. I'm just happy, man. I'm proud of everybody. I love every second of what came with working towards this. Whether good, bad, ugly, or sad, it's been an amazing journey of just hard work and dedication. Like real life trying to tell our stories and help the gentlemen around us tell their stories in a different light and in a different way, and using our platforms together to do the work and do it. So it's a beautiful thing, man.
I feel like we're a lot closer. Not just me and you, but like everybody. Like
I agree.
Like the whole circle. Like everyone's so much more informed on what everyone else has planned and what everyone else is doing. And whenever someone pulls the trigger on something, everyone jumps and flocks to that.
That I can attest to. Like I and it was dope seeing that. I seen it. I would say the last time I probably seen it more recent. KB dropped a snippet for a video for a song called "Grinding," and just to like, I everywhere I went, like on social, it was just like every story I went to, it was just there, and it was just the dopest thing to see, man, because it's just. That was taking place beforehand, but it wasn't as common as it is, or it wasn't as, how do I say this? It wasn't as across the board. Like everybody probably didn't get that same type of love, but now you see it a little bit more frequently amongst the circle. Like I won't even say it's a circle, bro, but you see it amongst just everybody in a sense. Like everybody just really sharing each other's work, and and even just the collaboration that's taking place, like it's something special going on here, man. It's hard to really put the words to it, and that's why I think it's great that we allow the guests to come in and tell their stories, because it's like we can only share so much from what we see and what we know, right? And even in that, is like we so caught up in working on our own personal projects, and it's not even necessarily like a competition, but it's just everybody's just working on something, and everybody's just like, man, all right, let me go over here and work on this. Let me go, and it's just the dope. It's the dopest thing to see. Is like everybody's inspired, bro.
Yes.
And I think that's the dopest thing to see across the board. Like just seeing everybody's work is, you can't do nothing but smile, man. You got everybody somewhere working on something, and it's like the beauty of this is that the listeners have now gained more insight on that, and that was the whole goal of this thing, man, just to provide those opportunities for artists that we know and appreciate to come in and provide the audience with their story, and speak on their music. Like, man, we not trying to, promote anything that's going to get anybody in a tight situation or
Nah, bro.
Like, man, we want everybody to be safe. We want people to live and love life. We want people to make it back to their families and position themselves to raise their families. Like, we just want to see everybody win, bro. And it's just,
Oh God.
it's a beautiful thing to just be amongst people that just want to win as well. You know, because it's just like, bro, it's just beautiful, y'all. Like, I struggle, like, I struggle finding the words for it, man. Like, because it's something that you just love and care about, man. And just to see the culture just spark amongst us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just like we kind of created our own culture amongst just the network that we have, and just to even see how people are gravitating towards it. And it's a beautiful thing, man. And like I said, I'm just excited to just see what everybody continues to do. I'm excited to see what we continue to do with this platform. And I'm looking forward to the ways in which we figure out how to expand it and grow it. And, you know, I'm just excited for what's to come, man. Like, I'm really I'm just happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just being honest, bro. Like, I'm happy. It's been a while since we've really, like, not to say, how do I say this? This is something we've wanted to do for a long time. And
Mm-hmm.
to finally be kind of like putting a bow and a ribbon and the little decorations and whatnot on the first season, it's just, it feels good, man. And it kind of takes me back to, you know, just the feeling of like rolling out these first few projects.
Mm-hmm.
But to be able to share it, like, with somebody, it hits a little different. It's like it's, you know, like I'm sharing it with my brother. You feel me? So it's just it hits. I feel great, bro. Like,
Me too, bro.
and it's dope because it also just provided us something to work towards with our idle time, and it gave us a direction. It gave us a reason to, like, really, like, all right, we want to do this, but we know we still got to check in. We know we still hold that responsibility with each other as brothers and as a family, you know. And that's how we got the name. Like, even in the midst of the season, just seeing how the name was decided on and just hearing a lot of this stuff back, it was funny listening to a lot of it back too, to be honest. Like, we had moments where we had to, like, pause and edit things out, and just it's been just a very entertaining process, man. And I hope that the people enjoyed it and were able to learn from these artists and connect with them as people, because that's all we doing, man. We just trying to do the human work in this thing. You know, I want y'all to realize that, man, we humans, bro. Like, we go through life just like y'all go through, you know, and we trying to figure it out the same way y'all trying to figure it out. You know, we're no greater than y'all. Y'all are no greater than us. Like, we in this thing together, you know, and we grow together when we love together.
No doubt.
We grow together when we love together. And
what was that you said before? It was it reach one, teach one?
Each one teach one.
Each one teach one.
Yeah, each one teach one, man. And it's funny that I just posted that to Instagram today too. You know, I had a weekend where it's been a very eventful weekend. All for the best though. This past Saturday I played at Duke's Cocktail Lounge. Shout out to Shantae. Shout out to DJ Dolo. Shout out to Ari. Shout out to Edwan. Shout out to Art and the rest of the Duke's Cocktail Lounge crew. You know, but we was in there. I had to DJ a day party in there, and towards the end of my set, my dad stumbles in just in a good spirit, man. That makes me feel great. And with that being said, my set's like, my time is, again, I mentioned it's towards the end of my set. My dad like, man, keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to start packing up. I'll turn the music off a little bit. Like, nah. He like, nah, man, keep playing. You don't got to be at the next spot to a certain amount of time.
Enjoy it for a little bit.
But he didn't even have to die. What was dope about it, bro, is me realizing my growth in that as well. Because a year ago, my dad has always been very supportive of everything that I've done. Like everything, you know. But he doesn't always make every single gig. And he don't always walk in and just sit still. He typically want to be the cool guy that he is. Not what want to be, but my dad is he's a very dope, you know, chill, relatable person, man. He's a very humorous guy. When I tell y'all, like, one of the most chill people, I was telling this man about my breakup and this nigga was playing Sonic, bro.
Yo, what?
Nah, bro, it was the funniest shit. I'm like, bro, I'm talking to you about breaking up and all you hear Sonic rings going off and the ding, 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 ding. And I fucked up at first because I'm like, I fucked up and called it Mario. He was like, you mean Sonic? I was like, damn, bro. Like,
bro, Pops is so sharp, bro.
Yo, bro, I hope my brother Eddie watch. I sent my dog Eddie a message earlier. You know, we was just going back and forth. But Eddie, my one of my closest friends from college, he loves Sonic. So, but it had me cracking up, man. But it was like it spoke a lot to me, you know, because even with all of that, it was like my dad. He was just so at peace with it. Like, cause he knew, like, after hearing what was going on with everything, he was like, all right, well, okay, you'll be all right.
Bro, you gotta handle it like that sometimes.
And it was
I swear.
And it just it made me just grow this appreciation for the advice that these gentlemen at this bar was giving me, you know, and they didn't just say, like, break up with your girl or any of those things. Let me just be very clear. I was able to sit and have some very fruitful conversation. I forget my man's name off the top of my head. It'll come to me. I got his number on my phone, man. But I met this gentleman. He knows a lot of the same family that I know. But, bro, I was able to just sit and just talk with these men and just learn about business. Just by having conversation. Like, I learned something by just sitting and talking. I learned new music by a DJ I don't want to butcher his name. He told me to call him Diddy. I don't know if that's his full DJ name, but he's been out there for 20, 30 some years.
Doing his thing.
Man, the fact that this man is still going inspires me. It true, bro. You gotta understand, man, to have that drive, that love 20 years later down the road. Like, that's a beautiful thing to me. But just to sit and just appreciate life amongst other men who are lifing, you know, and we talking different, bro. Like, these is men who got boats.
These are the people you want to learn
from. My truck don't
from.
got a radiator, nigga. Like, this, bro. I'm sitting back like. But it's crazy because something I learned from a bar owner, he said, you never know how a blessing looks. You don't know what a person can do and change your life. So it's like, you never know what a blessing looks like for real. And I took that as like, you never know how something is going to shape you. You never know how a conversation is going to mold you. You never know how a person may impact you or any of those things. So I'm just happy in life because, you know, a lot of what I've learned through these conversations over the years by sitting and breaking bread and just sitting. And it's crazy because what happened was what happened was, man, like, this is gonna sound crazy, but like, so check this out. My who is now ex ordered some chicken for me, but she ordered like 10 wings, gang. I'm one person. I'm not eating 10 wings by myself, so I eat off the wings. And I'm just like, yo, like, asking some people, I'm like, hey man, anybody want some? You know, just, you know, like, just trying to break bread. And one of the guys that came over, that's who ended up being one of the guys I ended up just chopping it up with and having conversation with. But long story short, bro, it was just a dope exchange, man. Like, it was, the irony of it was that we were talking, like, we shared a chick. Like, I gave him some chicken, but the conversation he gave, what I got in return was information on how some restaurants save money.
Mm-hmm.
That's something we'll probably talk about off air, but it was just a dope exchange. But it made me understand that thing of like each one teach one for real. But that, not just that interaction, but just being raised around that energy my whole life. Like, my father has been my father's thing my entire life. Everything he's brought me around, everybody he's brought me in contact towards, like, that was always the model. Like, I'm not saying this to you to hurt you. I'm saying this to you so you don't go out here in the world and you don't make the mistakes that I made, or you don't learn. Granted, we're gonna touch the stove because we be like, man, that motherfucker just, shit, I want to touch the stove, so fuck it. But then you touch it, and then you come back to those same people, and they just send back like, yeah, motherfucker, hot ain't it?
It's like, why wouldn't you learn from my mistakes?
Exactly, but
you know, I don't want you to make the same mistakes. I want you to.
Exactly, but it's also a beautiful thing when those same people, like, they not laughing. Like, it's funny when they do laugh at you sometimes, but it's like they just be just like, man, I've been there.
Right.
You know, and it's just, and it's the goal with each one teach one with this as well is like, man, it's people that need to hear men speak. I have to say it for what it is, bro. It's people that need to hear men in our position speak on real life shit. We're real life dudes making this shit happen, bro. We're like, bro, we don't have to rap. We don't have to, like, we don't have to pod. We don't have to do any of this shit that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
These are choices that we're making, and we're choosing to stand behind them by any means. It's not that we out here trying to hurt anybody or harm anything. Like, bro, we really out here trying to just make this thing happen. And we're just trying to, like, really love and enjoy life and grow with life and love as you know, in real time, you know? So I feel blessed, bro. I genuinely feel blessed for even just the people I've been able to come in contact with just leading up to this point. I'm very happy for what we've been able to do here, but it's like the best way I could say this is just, it's like, all right, what's next?
Right.
That's kind of the space I'm in. It's like, it's cool, it's nice, it's cute. Like, how can we get it out to the people? And how can we, you know, prepare to give them the next best thing? And
how can we expand?
Yeah. But it's also, too, just enjoying the moment as well, you know? So it's just, you know, is learning how to balance that, you know, like, be able to, you know, all right, we're planning for what's next, but at the same time, it's just, man, really being able to take the moment in and really enjoy it for what it is. Because this is it's a checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
It's a it's a milestone.
I was just gonna say that.
And the goal is to be able to, like, we want to hang more banners. We don't want to just hang one banner, you know. Like, nah, nigga, we don't want to just win the playoffs and be like, oh, that was cute. We appeared in the playoffs. Nah, nigga, we want to win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
We want to figure out how to really, you know, do great in this thing and really create great content, but really create some wholesome, honest, and knowledgeable content for you all. You know, it's easy to just put out anything right now, and music and everything, you know. I just had this conversation with KB on the way here. It's funny. You know, we was talking about just the whole notion of just wanting to be challenged. Like, sometimes what you may feel most comfortable with is not what's going to help you grow.
Yeah, the things that we want usually.
Yeah, like, bro, I've grown the most as a DJ by being challenged by the owners that I've been around, the other DJs I had to allow myself to be challenged. When you stay to yourself, it's easier to be like, man, it's easier to fuck up your growth for real, because who's there to challenge you? Who's there to say, hey, this could be tighter, this could be better, like, jump higher? Or who's there to be like, oh, you could, because at that point, you just sitting there like, coaching yourself, and that's cool. But what are you really trying to do here? Are we balling for fun? Or are we balling because we want to really make it to the league?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really understanding what it is we really have to do. And I think for guys like us, it's like, bro, we had it different. Like, we had parents that grinded to make sure we had the things that we needed and wanted, versus our parents had parents that made sure they had what they needed.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to adapt to within a generation that, like, our generation has more resources.
No doubt. So
learning how to find a real hunger, learning how to develop the passion and respect the journey of the hard work, the hardships and all the different things that come with it. Like, it's real shit going on in this world. And everybody's dealing with it in real time. And we as artists are dealing with it as well.
Mm-hmm.
When certain, all this shit affects all of us, bro. It don't just affect one of us. We all get affected by this shit, man. So it's just, man, just remembering to love yourself and remembering to love others, man. You know, like, this world will eat your ass up and spit you out if you allow it to. If you allow it to. Man, breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's something a mentor of mine taught me, bro. Breathe. Get the shit done you need to get done. It's going to be okay.
I feel like, speaking on when you was talking about being challenged, like, it reminds me of the other day when we was in the studio by Booma. Mm-hmm. And, like, just you giving me direction, you know, when we was recording, like, yo, do that again. More emotion, more feeling. Like, I feel like I love that, bro, because, like, it's so easy to get comfortable in what you might think that you're trying to do. But then when you have someone that's trying to push you upwards, like, bro, like, I'm so grateful for that. And I feel like all of us are, like, doing that for each other, you know, and with this thing that we're doing here, it's like we're able to give back in so many, in more ways than one, you know?
And that's the goal. My bad, not to cut you off.
No, like, and to push others.
I'm working on that, y'all. We working.
No, you good. But yeah, man, that was pretty much it, man. I mean, it's a dope thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. I'm excited to see where it goes from here.
I'm excited, bro. I'm right there with you. And I gotta say this to you, bro. Just thank you for allowing me to be vocal and pushing you. You know what I mean? And be vocal and motivating you. Like, bro, I'm proud of you. You know, like,
I appreciate it.
You really, like y'all gotta understand, man. Like, it was nice for bro really was just like, I where can I start, bro? Like, just, y'all gotta understand, bro. Like, I really came here to, like, me and bro was about to work on music, and then I was like, yo, let's work on this podcast. And bro was just with it. You know, and from the guests, just your openness to really just trusting that vision that I didn't really understand, or we both didn't understand, but we were communicating, and man, it was just a big learning lesson, man, and it was just a dope experience all in all, bro. And it's dope because bro allowed me to push him creatively, but he really inspired me and pushed me in life. You know, like, I'm back in the gym, you know, working out and, you know, trying to eat healthier, and just not even just necessarily eat healthier, but just really live a healthier lifestyle, all in all. So it's dope because iron truly sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the goal of it. You know, I walked in my bros, you know, we walked in the space that we're doing a pod in, and I look at a book that bro got sent out. I'm like, bro, we literally read the same book. That's like, that is not, y'all gotta understand, like, we didn't rehearse that or nothing like that. It was like an exciting moment. I'm saying, like, I didn't have it in my bag, but I looked up, I said, I say, bro, ain't no way. And I just started reaching in my bag and I discovered I didn't have it on me. But
it's funny that
I hope
that
I ain't
was the
leaving
book.
nowhere.
It's
But
funny that that was the book that I put on top. I could have put any other book on top, but that's the one that I put on top.
yeah.
It just happened that way.
And the book, to let y'all know too, because we do want to, spread the wealth. The book is Atomic Habits by James Clear. How did you find out about this book?
I think I was talking to a female at the time, and like we was just like going back and forth because like I do enjoy reading now and then, and I just asked her, I was like, oh, like what kind of books are you into, and like would you have any recommendations? And she threw out like a couple of them, and that just so happened to be one of them, and I think I'm on like chapter 3 or 4, but it really breaks down like the microcosm of like getting into certain habits, and
It's dope shit.
yeah, yeah.
There's some dope shit in that book, bro. Like, I'm probably like 2 chapters in myself, right? And I'm just like, I had to put the book down at times.
I only read a chapter a day. Like whenever I do read, I only read one chapter, then I close it.
Yeah, it's like, cause it's like, damn. Like, all right.
It'd be a lot to take in sometimes.
It's like, damn, all right.
Like, how can I apply this to my day now?
Man, and it's real. It kind of reminds me of what is it? 48 Laws.
Mm-hmm.
I
gotta read that too.
Like, bro, it's like the way I kind of think of some of those books is like they're like Bibles on knowledge, right? Like you could pick them up at any time and you just got to know where to go in the book because you could turn to it at any time. And if you read the beginning of the book, like it's supposed to be used in those ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, obviously you gotta. It's multiple ways to read, and that's something I'm learning too. So that's something I'm starting to get into. I've always kind of secretly been a book lover. But the bad thing about it was like sometimes I would buy a bunch of books and just never read them all.
Oh yeah,
and so that's kind of the space that I'm in right now. Like I like football, and football gets my attention when it can get it, and it's very rare, but it's on a lot. But it's like I don't find the time to watch football as much because I'm actually just that busy.
No, I was just going to say that. There's so much stuff going on. It's like, if you get a chance to even crack that book, it's like, man, I have some spare time. And it's like, that's very rare. I literally,
the beauty to not driving as of recently, I've been able to find time to read being in Ubers or being in certain spaces. So it's like, or even like, at one gig I actually went to, I read before I started DJing. Like I just separated myself from the crowd. I think I walked outside and just started DJing, like just started reading. Like it was, I mean, it's one of those things, man, where it's like right now, as much as I'm hungry for discipline and applying things in my life in those ways, like I'm hungry for information. And bro, it's so much knowledge in books. It's so much knowledge in books, man. And a book that I love is, I want to say, Getting Out of Your Way by Russ. Is that the name of it?
Oh man, what is it? Yeah. It's
We need a fact check person.
Yeah, for real.
We need fact check people money though too. That's that's real.
Get out of it's all in your head.
It's all in your head.
Yeah.
Damn, what did I say?
Getting out of your way. That's basically what it is, though. Yeah. That's basically what the book is basically telling you to do.
Yeah, and when I tell y'all, bro, like another book that I read that just really changed my life. An author that I know personally, he's actually a motivational speaker now as well. It's my old boss, Marshall. I can't think his name is Glenn Davis. I have to find the name of this book, but he has no, his name's Lewis Davis. Forgive me. But I'm going to figure it out. We'll find a way to kind of make sure this information gets to y'all. But he was my old boss when I was working at AutoZone. He was my supervisor. Mm-hmm. And what was dope was that, he was able to step into motivational speaking more and all these things. And I'll never forget, man, this man showed me he showed me this video, like Steve Harvey talking about jumping, something like that. Like, you never know unless you take that leap of faith on yourself. And everything that's literally been just this entire process, bro. Like, just life. Everything you do in life is going to be a leap of faith. Falling in love, just getting in relationships, starting a podcast, starting a business, recording a song, producing a song, DJing. It don't matter what it is. You could be working in a hospital. You could be working behind the scenes for a school district, or you could be a teacher. It don't matter. Like, you just got to respect the process that comes with it. Mm-hmm. No matter if you really want to be great and you really want to be successful, you got to accept the process and adapt. You got to learn how to grow, or you're going to get left behind. So it's about really knowing what it is that you want in this life and being able to be motivated to really take a leap of faith towards that direction of actually getting it. A lot of people just want shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be that person that just wants shit.
You got to fall in love with the process.
You got to fall in love with the process of earning. I don't want to be a wanter. I don't even know if that's a word, a wanter. I want to be an earner.
Yes.
I don't want to be a wanter. I want to be an earner. It's a difference. Very, very big difference. You know what I'm saying? So, or a gimme motherfucker. Give me this, give me that, give me that. Give me that shot, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just in a space, bro, where it's like, I just want to earn, man. And it, like, personally, bro, like, I like a lot of shit and I like to travel. So it's not that I like a lot of shit. I like nice shit, and I like to travel. So I wanna earn a decent living so I could, be able to do for myself. So it's a lot that's going on, man. And I think we all want things for ourselves. It's a lot in life that what you got going on over there?
Think about ordering some food before it gets late.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Y'all just heard us have we our backs are still big, but
bro,
they less big back.
No matter how much weight I lose, I will always be big back that hard, bro.
Bruh, look, first, let's talk about that. Let's get out. See, look, we foodies at heart too, gang. Like, but even with that being said, let's talk about, you since we speaking on food,
yeah,
you got to talk about this platform, bro. Go ahead and promote your. Go ahead, talk about
yo, Southside Eats, bro. Hey,
go ahead, plug yourself, man. That's what this for, man. Come on,
the first one we went to, bro. We went to Buona Beef, man. Shout out to L, bro. We went there. We had this thing we called the pizza burger, bro. Right? So you get the regular burger from Buona. You got to get the Italian beef and giardiniera pizza, and then you put a slice of the pizza on the burger, bro. Trust, bro. But other than that, we got that first review coming out with me, my dog Peso, Louis, TTG Louis, and the next place we probably going to go, shout out Professor Pizza, bro. Professor Pizza, yo, if you ever, want to have, the best pizza, and I'll say it, bro, the best pizza in Chicago, bro, go to Professor Pizza, bro. They have they have a spot in the West Loop, and then in Old Town, they actually have a sit-down restaurant. Go on his IG, same thing, Professor Pizza. We gonna go there. What a Potato, there. If y'all is listening to this, man, and y'all want to, man, follow us too on social media, man. Marquette Wizard, on IG. Let me know if y'all got some spots, man.
Yeah, see if y'all can collab with those guys, man. Look, Chicago has a lot of great food, man. And to see these guys link up and create this platform for just eating great food around the city, I love it. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. And congratulations to you guys on that.
Thank you.
That's huge. That's dope,
bro.
man. And man, make sure y'all check them out. Follow that. Be on the lookout for that, man.
It'll be on YouTube soon, man.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you for getting in front of the camera more too, man. I'm proud of that, man. Julian, y'all, hey man, bro been working, man. Y'all gotta pick, man. What FYBJ man say? Do your homework.
Hey man, we
Do
getting
your
the whoops
homework.
out. We getting the whoops out, man.
You know
We're trying
what
to
I'm
as best we
saying?
can, man.
So nah, man, it's dope. And shout out to J man too, man, because that brother is really just
He's been going off.
I've just been seeing this man grow, bro. And just like, I don't know him personally, but just to see, I was watching a reel yesterday. Somebody was interviewing him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you know, he was just speaking on just changing and evolving for the sake of the future of the children.
Trying to push the peace, man.
Pushing the peace, man, and just, bro, that's everything, bro. And it's just and this is why we want to see y'all live, bro. I swear to, hey, bro, I want to see my guys live, bro. I want to see everybody live, bro. And I say that because I want to see people grow. I want to see people evolve, man. And it's a beautiful thing to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing to see, man. Like, this man is really just out here grinding and doing this thing, man. Just pushing cereal, man. Like, just pushing pieces, just pushing positivity, and just like, it's dope to even just see him find his way in the midst of all of that, and just he just became his own star. You know what I'm saying? He made a name for himself, and he really. Just seeing it happen before our eyes, bro. Like, I think we laugh at J-Mane, like, because he is funny as shit. But the shit, when he do say the real shit, I think that needs to be highlighted just as much as the shit we laugh at.
Pay attention.
So, but it's also our work to share it as well.
Facts.
So,
yep.
You know, shout out to J-Mane for doing the work on doing this homework on pushing peace in the whoop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that man, bro. We proud of you, bro. Like,
yes,
as a city, as a culture, bro, we are proud, bro. Same with all these guys, bro. Like, I've corporate, bro. Like, I don't know this man personally, but I'm motivated. His consistency and his delivery is just intact, bro. Then just the way he. I've actually ran into what's my man's name? I've actually ran into what's Lowdown? Big Lowdown?
Mm-hmm.
I ran into him at the like most randomest time, bro. But I tried to keep it real, play and just show love. I was just like, bro, keep putting on for the city. You know, and it was funny because I actually DJ'd at a spot he was there one night, but I ain't make it hot or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also just like, if you know him, you know him.
Right.
You know? I don't know him personally, but from the time that I've met him, bro, like, when you see these guys, man, it's so dope because they're just some of the most humble guys. You know what I'm saying? I've had the fortunate opportunity to meet Joe Global and Sean Mack, DJ Wild Child, DJ Jay Illa, you know, DJ Nafish, DJ, who else? I've met a lot of DJ Lil Corey. It's been a lot of networking going. Shout out to DJ Playboy. He literally was just kicking it with me at the Hideaway. Shout out to the Hideaway. We still at the Hideaway.
Gotta show love,
we
man.
Still at the Hideaway, man. We about to celebrate a year of me being at the Hideaway.
Congratulations, bro.
Man, thank you. Thank you. And I gotta call my auntie too. Shout out to my auntie Kiba, man.
Shout out to Kiba.
Yeah, definitely shout out to my auntie Kiba. Shout out to my lovely sisterhood of bartenders. I don't know if I say sisterhood or I don't know how that worked for me as a man. Like, shout out to the sisters of the Hideaway, man. I don't want to get to saying names because if I miss one, just shout out to my whole Hideaway family. That was something that I just didn't predict happening in my life, but it's just been one of the biggest blessings to take place. We actually getting ready to bring back the Do Not Disturb R&B party that I throw. And that's actually was brought to my attention. I low-key kind of forgot about it. I'm not gonna lie, it's been at the back of my mind. And even with us having the music and everything, like, I literally just been so knee-deep in just a bunch of other life things that when it was brought to my attention, I was like, damn, I did used to do these. Like,
bro.
So You got to come to the R&B party. They different. The R&B parties are different.
I want to come to karaoke night, bro. Like,
Oh, that's different
I
too.
want to get out of my shell a little bit and come to karaoke night. Like, that'll be
Come on
so
through
different.
Come on through. And so that's another thing. I'll do karaoke night now. And that's pretty dope too because it low key kind of gets you ready for stage in a sense. Like, it's pretty dope. It's a different way of entertaining. So it's just been a dope experience, man. And I just appreciate my auntie for being the woman that she is, bro. Like when I tell you just one of the best bosses I've ever had in my life, bro. Just straight to the point. She's not trying to miss a beat. She's hey, we're doing this. This is how I want it done. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think? You know, and it's like
that's a leader.
You know, like, yeah, man, and she don't, man, she lets me do me, man, and she tells me when I'm doing me bad, and she tells me when I'm doing me good, and it's the way she's been able to give me an understanding of nightlife industry, you know, at least as far as a bar and a lounge. It was just, I can't, words can't describe it, you know, and I also just want to give a very, very shout out, very, very big shout out. I miss a few other guys, but this guy, DJ Kevin Burns, man, like DJ Dolo on this as well. These two gentlemen, a lot of people don't know this, but I like resigned from my job earlier in this year, like right before I released Poster Boy, because I didn't really know how to put that energy towards myself and all those different things at that time properly while still working. And my balance skills were just extremely terrible. And I made the very premature move of just pulling the trigger on my job. But I did it with confidence, bro. Like I had to.
You're finding your way with everything.
I had to find my way, gang. And when I tell you, big brother, like it was just it's been an experience, man, because where I was going with that was, like, in doing that, these gentlemen was like, yo, we got you. Like, bro, gigs, just networking, just the spaces they put me in, bro. Like, I DJ'd Kevin Burns' birthday party, and just, bro, like, when I tell you, that shit felt like a big ass, it felt like, imagine a family reunion, but everybody just got on fly shit. Like, it's just real, like, and I ain't talking about, like your favorite church outfits. I'm talking about, this is like, niggas is like really like
showing out.
I'm talking about, bro, it was just, I said, bro, just to be amongst that, I'm like, and then just my big bro KB just being who he is, bro, like just so smooth, so player, bro, like just,
shout out KB, bro.
He's just like, man, just I gotta give that guy one of the biggest shout outs, man, alongside my brother DJ Dolo. I'm not gonna say little brother because he's just my brother, you know, like, and I gotta say it for what it is, man, because bro just really I'm talking about another DJ that stays on my ass, bro. Like the other night, bro, I'm just casually out with him. Neither one of us was booked to DJ. We didn't plan to do this, but he passes the headphones. And I'm like, I passed them shits back. I was like, nah, he passed them back to me. I was like, motherfucker, all right, bet. You know, that shit, we ended up rocking out and it was just a good time, man. But all in all, man, I'm just grateful for everybody that's been with me on this journey. Across the board, bro. Like, I'm grateful for everybody that's been with us on this journey, because when everybody found out we were doing this, man, like I was the amount of love that we received was kind of like scary, kind of.
I didn't, not that I didn't expect it, but it was more just like, it was like, wow, like everyone, like they wanted to do it. They wanted us to do it, like almost more than we wanted to do it.
Facts. And just that's personally what made us like really get moved on doing it more and even just getting it out to y'all, man. So all that being said, yo, we just thank y'all, and bro, just keep being y'all, man. Keep pushing us when y'all see us, man. Like push the family business. That's the best thing we could say, y'all. Just continue pushing the family business. Whatever that means to you, man, push it. because it's family over everything in this life. Well, you know, you gotta. I ain't gonna say God because I know for everybody it's a little different, and I respect that, right? But what I will say for me is that God is the head of my life, right? And by faith, I walk by faith and not by sight, and I'm grateful that my family is who they are to me, and I'm grateful that they've inspired me to become the man I am so I could, you know, do a lot of the things I do before the people, man. Because I love y'all, and I love that y'all allow me to just be me, and I love that y'all, man, like, bro, we here together. Y'all, it's not just me being me, bro. Like, we're here together. It's not just a me thing. Like, this is your shit too.
It's been a great journey, bro. I'm happy, bro.
That's why I had to really have that moment and just say, bro, I'm proud of you because, you know, I indirectly was like, yeah, bro, like, come on over here. Like, you the two, like, and bro he just was like, all right, bet. You know, so I just appreciate you just for being down to just, man, down for whatever, bro. Like, real life, brother.
Bro, when it comes to family,
like,
bro, that's the vibes, bro.
And that's how it has to be, y'all. Like, a lot of people are losing sight and losing focus and losing faith on this thing, man. And it's just, life happens, man, and life is gonna happen. But go have that conversation. You know, make peace with yourself. Make peace with make peace, bro. Across the board, bro. Go love, man. And, you know, be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Allow people to find closure. Allow yourself to give it to yourself first. Give yourself room to find your closure first. But just, man, most importantly, just live and love life, bro. Like,
starts with you.
It starts with you, man. And it all starts it starts by you taking that leap of faith on whatever it is, you know. Like I say, bro, we all of this has just been done off of faith and just, man, we just gonna continue figuring it out, you know, and
finding the way, bro.
We're gonna continue finding our way, man. And that might be what we put as the outro song, man. You know what I'm saying?
Down,
we might just put that as the outro song, but we gonna end this season with love, peace, and man, just, you know something?
What's that?
We gonna end it with a prayer. I don't know who do they podcasts like that or who end their seasons like that, but I just want to say, if you're listening to this, bow your head. You know, we'll close your eyes, bow your head, and Lord Heavenly Father, we thank you for just gathering us for this moment. We thank you for gathering us just to be together through audio.
Mm-hmm.
And for whoever listening to this, Lord, I don't know what they going through, but I just pray that you help them get through it. You know, I pray that you just bring them a level of love and peace in their life. I pray that you just allow them to just figure out what it is and who it is that they're trying to be and what it is that they're trying to do, and just, I hope whatever it is that you're doing, man, it just brings everybody closer to you and closer to each other through love and grace instead of hate. And we pray for the sick and shut in. We pray for those that's going through it. We pray for those that's battling depression at this time. We pray for those that's, you know, battling homelessness, drug addictions, all these different things. You know, just, it's a lot of people out there that's fighting cases. It's people out there that's trying to get degrees. It's people out there that's in hospitals, just, you know, work. It's just a lot going on, man. There's people on the front lines. We might have people listening to this that may be overseas, like in the midst of a war or something like that. But we just pray that you just we pray that you keep people safe, man. And you reach them. You know, we just pray that you just continue to live in their heart, their mind, their body, and their soul, and just allow love to conquer it all. No matter what it is, no matter what feelings, we just pray that you just allow that season of release to be not just for us, but for the listeners as well. So with that being said, Lord, we thank you. We love you. Amen.
Amen.
To the listeners, to, you know, the fans that we gain. You know, we know our format ain't, you know, too too regular for real. But we just thank y'all for rocking with us, and please give us some feedback on what y'all thought of the season.
Yes, sir.
Give us feedback on what y'all thought of the episodes, what could be better. We definitely gonna take time to really take heed to what the advice that y'all giving, because we do want to come back stronger, better, and we want to pop back better than ever. We don't want to just we do want to do this and have fun, but we also want to do this and grow with this as well. And that only happens if y'all y'all talk to us, man. So all that being said, we love y'all, and this has been the final episode of the first season of the Family Business Podcast. Peace.
Peace.